together to make that word. It's like when, you know, celebrities date, Bennifer, Ben and Jen became Bennifer. Well, Shacket is shirt and jacket all morphed into one. Did you check out the price though for this Shacket? It's only valid for PM style. So not to race you, rush you, panic you, or make you trip over your own, you know, sofa trying to get to a phone. But this is $34 and change for the next 50 minutes. It's just, well, almost 50% off when I really do the math, rounding. This should have been $62, all done in polar fleece, but the kind of polar fleece that can be innerwear and outerwear, so you get more bang for your buck. Would you like it in maple? I happen to love that color. It makes me think like classic teddy bear Sherpa. Would you like it in gray mist? Would you like it in basil, which is a dark, deep, almost like olive-like basil? Perhaps periwinkle, but if you want periwinkle, it is more limited. And then the classic jet black. Oh, they're all so great. Why don't we bring out our wonderful friend, Amel Masalam. Hi, darling.
Hi, how are
Can you believe that just for this show, we scratched away 62 and like didn't go down to 50 or 40, but got this down to $34 for the hour?
No, for this, no, I had to take a double take, to be honest with you.
Well, you know, AnyBody is the wonderful brand that you represent, and it's a brand that truly does fit anybody. We're talking about, you know, size inclusivity here, but we're talking about anybody. Like, are you going to work in it? Angela was out here earlier from Skechers. Are you going to soccer in it? You know, are you just running a few errands for the holiday, like getting more treats to bake? You can wear this anywhere and anybody can participate.
You can wear this anywhere. It's a fall staple. It's sort of where warmth meets comfort and style all in one. With this polar fleece is so, I sort of say it's like cushy, squishy, very cozy. It's substantial enough to keep you warm, and you are going to see a lot of this out at retail. The beauty of ours, Amy, is there's
we're all sharing sizes over here, so I'm dressing a day.
No, it's perfect. But the beauty of this is there's no print. A lot of times you see Shackets and they're plaid and buffalo check, which is great. But I find them harder to pull off every day for styling. Now we just gave you these beautiful solid colors with this very kind of matted nap pile that you get with our polar fleece that is double-sided. So you get this polar fleece on the outside as well as on the inside. Do you see that? That's what's up against your body. Very, very cozy. And then the buttons are all dyed to match. So it just has that tonal, very sophisticated look to it and great length. I mean, you can see it's a shirt tail hem. So you get that great coverage in the back. It comes up a little bit on the sides. It's just perfect to throw over anything and everything.
I love playing with it. So I'm going to roll mine up because I'm a sleeve roller. I'm going to pop that collar, and then I just did the one button. Day's throwing it over a dress. We've got Jamie over here doing like a little bit more of a tonal look thanks to a whole outfit from AnyBody. And then Aday's got it on with an AnyBody jogger and the tee. I mean, for $34, you wear it and you style it however you want. But it really is this fun find. You know, I think about like the whole black legging and sneaker. And then this with the black legging. It's one of those looks that everybody deserves to have this winter season.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, Amy and I, we love our denim jackets, right? But this time of year, it's just a little bit too cold for a denim jacket. And maybe you're not quite ready for that big, bulky coat. I mean, I know myself, I don't like even driving with a big, heavy coat on in the car. This is that perfect. It's part of your outfit. You don't have to take it off. It just adds sort of like the exclamation point to your outfit for the day.
Oh, I like that. Well, quick update, because remember the price does leave us in about 45 minutes and it will no longer be under $35. Over 1,000 orders placed. Aday has on the basil green, which wouldn't you guys say it's like also
olive.
Thank you.
Yes,
you knew exactly what I was going to say. I mean, I love basil, don't get me wrong. I like olives too, but that one just looks a little bit more like olive.
Yeah.
There's only 700 to go around in the olive. The periwinkle that I'm wearing, there's only 250 remaining in the periwinkle. It really is gorgeous. Here's the gray. That's what Jamie has on, gray mist, because it's a quieter gray.
It is.
Right, not charcoal.
Like a silvery, yes.
Yes. And Jamie has it on with a matching little pant from AnyBody, looking very like easy and loungy. And then, Mel, you've got on maple. Let's explain that, because like maple makes me think of syrup, and that's a little lighter than the pancake syrup.
It's got like a blushy undertone to it, like a pink blush undertone.
It's really pretty. And then don't forget about black. I mean, that's just an easy color right there.
That's the one my 17-year-old loves, because that's what she gravitates toward, the black. And it's, like I said, it's easier to style and it's pretty ageless because you don't have to worry if they're going to like the print if you're thinking of gifting this, because it's a solid.
Right, and I mean, for under $35, do we go into gift mode? I'm thinking we do,
It's
right?
a nice gift for $35.
I mean, you could guess, right? You could guess on sizes, or like, I hope one day with Brie, as she gets, my daughter, as she gets older and older, I'll always know her size.
Yes.
She's got to be my best friend. She doesn't know this yet, but you know, she's 9 now. When she's 19, 29, 39, we better be besties. That kid got me on some really scary roller coasters yesterday because she moved to the next size range, and she got to get on like all the upside down things, and at one moment Mom was just done and couldn't handle them. But then I looked at her and all of her excitement, and I said, fine, I'll get on one more with you.
What we do for our kids.
Right? So I have a feeling we're going to have the kind of relationship where I'll always know her size, and I'll always know what she likes when it comes to fashion.
Yes.
And if you have somebody who would like something like this and you know their size, what a great holiday present.
Yeah, you trust me, if you're doing any sort of traveling, this would be great on an airplane or for a long car ride. But even just for the things we're doing, you know, even if you're cocooning at home, the baking, the wrapping, the online shopping, you know, it gets a little chilly
that kind
sometimes.
of rhymed. I don't know how you said that, but that sounds like a fun
baking,
holiday
wrapping,
song.
online shopping. Oh, perfect.
Yes,
All the things. This is what you throw on. When we did a lot of hay rides, this is what I wore to do the hay ride because it feels very appropriate for the season.
Yes.
You're going to see a lot of this.
And I bet it looked really darn good in photos, right?
Yes.
And size-wise, so Aday's in the basil, she's 5'8", extra. That's an extra small. Then Jamie's in the gray mist, she's 5'9", she's in her 1X. And then I'm in the extra small, periwinkle, 5'2½", and Amel?
I'm 5'6" in the medium.
Okay, periwinkle did just sell out.
Oh, okay.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw on a medium, which will be a few sizes different than what I would normally wear, but that's what we have here. And I'll just put on the black since nobody's wearing that color, so it might be a little oversized.
But that's the beauty of this piece. That's why I was saying it might make a good gift because even if you get it a little bit big, that's kind of the look. It's supposed to be more relaxed, kind of slouchy. It gives off a cool vibe to it, so don't get too worried if you're sort of in between sizes on this one.
Okay, good to know. And you can machine wash.
Yes.
You can put it in the dryer. You know, the fleece, it's so soft. And I will say a little bit more substantial than like a t-shirt. So if you do live somewhere where you're like Shacket and you really need the jacket part, it really does have more weight to it. So you can style it like a shirt, but it has more of a jacket weight.
Yeah, and I love that you rolled the sleeves because it's not stiff. So even though it's got good guts to it, it's got nice substance, you're able to roll the sleeves. It's got the stretch in there, so it's very, very comfortable. And we're layering it, I mean, you're layering it over a pretty, you know, beefy sweater, and you still feel like it's not too thick. It's the warmth without being too weighty.
I agree. All right, here's what we have left. And the price leaves us in around 42 minutes.
Oh, gosh.
Over 3,400 orders placed. So I have the gray mist, 900 only. I have the maple, 900 only. And then I have the black, 850. And then the basil, but Aday had to run off wearing it. There's only about 400.
Oh, gosh.
Amel, great to see you, honey.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me.
All right, we've got another item to get to. We're gonna move into Denton & Company now. And then don't forget, we've got more beauty, Franco Sarto and Jill Martin waiting all in the last 40 minutes. So it's gonna be